It's June 27th here in Illinois. Nice sunny breezy day. We've had a long heat spell, 90 plus weather, humidity, just really nasty stuff, but got a break today. I was going to take you around and show you my garden real quick here, how it's doing. I got these red potatoes here. They're about ready to fall over. Rain's been knocking them down. Still doing pretty good. Got my sweet onions. Starting to make some pretty good bulbs there. I won't weed this anymore. I'll be harvesting these pretty quick. But yeah, these came out pretty good. Been following a few of my garden videos. You see when I first planted these. But yeah, it came around really good there with all the rain. Here's my green beans that were getting eaten down. I had them covered and they're doing really good now. These are the Blue Lake bush beans. So getting ready to form beans. Right there with all the rain, it's really going to start coming on pretty good. Got a couple sunflowers coming up, voluntary. Take you over here and show you these are sweet bell peppers. These take a while to get going, but they're really taking off now. I cage all these up because they'll end up falling over on me. Trying to avoid that. Another row of green beans. Got a weed there I missed. Constantly got to keep pulling weeds and weeds. A lot of work putting in a garden, especially this size. Here's my tomato plants. I think I got over like 120 some in there. Got all my cages, somewhat. What I could dig up and what I could make. Got a lot of tomatoes. These are celebrity tomatoes. They're flowering. Won't be long, I'll be getting some tomatoes. It's fun getting out and gardening and watching the stuff grow. Plus you know where your food's coming from. I get some of that blight, that rust blight there. See that? Kind of gets on the leaves. Kind of pull that off of there. See that? I think it's from moisture or something. I'm not sure what that is. I get that every year. Like a rust or something. Eventually kills the plants, but by the time it does that, they've already formed all the tomatoes. But here's another one here. Try to get that off. Yeah, not good. Not good. Here's my carrot patch. Carrots are really hard to grow for me because by the time they come up, the weeds overtake them because they're real slow growers. Then when you pull out the weeds, you pull them out, so it's pretty hard growing them. Anyway, here's my pie pumpkins. Coming along pretty good. Another weed I missed. I have weeded and weeded this thing I don't know how many times. A lot of work. Here's my larger pumpkin patch. These are the bigger pumpkins. Like these are Everest and some Howden. Got a weed there I missed. Get him out of there. Some of them are hard to pull out. Wow. Yep, there's my large pumpkin patch. Looking really good. These things take off and they shade off all the weeds, so I probably won't pull any more weeds out of there. They get pretty dense. Walk you down here to show you our watermelon. I'm going to try growing watermelon this year. Usually they grow watermelon around me down on the sandy soil down the river bottoms. Pumpkins and watermelon. But I'm going to try it, see how they do. Got to block everything off so the vines don't take over. Yep, there's my watermelon. I just bought a bunch of berry seed packs and threw them in here, so who knows what I get, you know. Some big ones, some small ones. Yeah, they're doing really good. Got most of the weeds out. Boy, it's a gorgeous day. I finally got a good day. It's been tough out gardening and the heat and humidity and the bugs and the horse flies. I've been bit so many times. Actually, them smaller horse flies draw blood. I hit one of them the other day and got blood over my arm. It's like, whoa. I'm going to take you down here and show you my other pumpkin patch. These are large. Here's my other pumpkin patch. These are Everest and Howden. And I got some Atlantic Giants here. They're already forming pumpkins. Yep, they're starting to take off. Looking good. Hope I get a few this year. Last year we had too much rain, I think. Affected a lot of them. Take over here and show you the milkweed. I left some milkweed grow. It's all flowering. Yep, there's the old milkweed. Monarchs like this, monarch butterflies like the milkweed. Anyway, let that grow. Don't want to take away everything out of your garden. But yeah, my pumpkins are looking really good. Hopefully they stay this way. But I'm going to take you up and show you my sweet corn. It's starting to tassel out. Got some new chickens here. It's about 3 months old. These are all brown egg layers. Rhode Island Reds. Not sure what the other two breed. The ones are all black. The other ones are like a silver and black. I can't remember the names of them, but they're all brown egg layers. All happy out here in nice weather. It's been so hot. Here's my sweet corn patch. Gotta be careful, I got a hot line running around this. I got that turned on. If you don't do that, you won't have no sweet corn. Raccoons will come in and wipe this out in one night. All the silks are starting to come out. The tassels there on the top release like a pollen, falls down on the silks. Every one of them little strands goes to a kernel of corn, gets pollinated. Sometimes the bugs come out, eat all that silk. A lot of things like that silk, but the bugs will come out, eat that silk up. Then it won't get pollinated, so when you pull the husk back, there'll be nothing on the cob. Just nothing at all, or a few kernels here or there, so it's important that gets fertilized or pollinated. I'm no expert on it, just from experience. But yeah, all my corn's looking good. Hopefully I get a few out of there this year. This is a bicolor sweet corn, yellow and white. Seems to be a little bit more sweeter, that variety, but there's all different varieties of sweet corn. I'm gonna go back and pick some raspberries today, so come along. This berry patch here is loaded. Another thing when you're picking wild stuff, eating, try to be safe, you know, stay with what you know. It only takes one time, make you sick. But yeah, these berries are really nice. Get my bucket here and get at it. These are some nice berries. Really nice raspberries. Hands are all purple. I just freeze these on a cookie sheet, freeze them, then I vacuum seal them because you don't want to vacuum seal them when they're, you know, juicy because they'll just smash them. And then I just open them up, put them in my yogurt in the morning or cereal, whatever you want to do. You can have them all winter long. Heck yeah, that's the way to do it. Another thing is, last year I shot a video. I went to the cemetery and picked blackberries. It's amazing where you can find berry patches at. Out in the cemetery. This is just loaded with them. Free food. Heck, you walk right up to it. It's all mowed right up there. Ain't that something? It's all nice and quiet out in the country. Mulberries are all ready. I've already picked a bunch of these. Nice big mulberries there. I just can't believe how many berries there is in this patch. Wow, they're just starting too. That is just crazy. How many berries there's out here? And you can probably check that out if you want. But anyway, I think I mentioned in the video that I hope they never destroy this patch. Look like it's been there for a long, long time. Now this is a berry patch. Thank God the cemetery workers didn't mow this over. One day it probably will happen, but it's been here for a few years that I've seen. But man, would it be a shame. But lo and behold, I went out there just recently. They had literally mowed it over. It was in the back of a cemetery. Not doing anybody any harm. I don't think anybody's been buried at the cemetery for 20, 30 years. Who knows? But they even cut down all the mulberry trees. Cut down the mulberry trees. So took out the blackberries, the mulberries, and the raspberries. Is all gone, and all I seen was just like some shoots coming up. It would take years for them to get more developed where they put out the berries, but anyway, ain't that sad? Definitely got mowed over, taken out. It'll be years before these produce again. They should be producing in the next couple of weeks, but it's going to take a long time. But these will probably get mowed over again, so it's kind of sad. But you know, there's not much you can do about it. Get stuff while you can, because tomorrow it might not be there. This is proof of it. Mulberry trees are all gone. Even nice big plump mulberries were back there last year. Big blackberries. Now nothing. Kind of sad. I mentioned that in the video. Here it came true. So I mean, this goes to show you in life, you know, get it while the getting's good, because you turn around tomorrow, it might not be there. This patch here I actually own, so I don't have to worry about. Them are beautiful berries. They're just loaded. I just picked some of these the other day, 2 days ago. Got every one of the ones that were ready, and they're already ripe again. 2 days. We've had a lot of rain, Illinois here. Every other day it rains, and it's really humid. Insects all over the place, flying in your eyes, the gnats. There's some really nice ones.